In the village called Kamalo, where the rivers sing and the baobab trees stand tall, lived a family of 7, a mother, a father, and their 5 children. Their laughter once echoed through the village, a melody of love and harmony. But fate had other plans. Sound of distant footsteps approaching, a tense silence in the village. Kamara whispers to his younger sibling,
"Look at Fode. He's back, but he looks different."
Their eldest brother, Fode, steps into the hut, his shadow stretching unnaturally behind him. His once warm smile feels distant, his eyes hollow. Father, placing a hand on Fode's shoulder, uncertain.
"Son, the road must have been hard on you. Come, rest."
That night, strange whispers fill the air. No one is speaking, yet the voices seem to slither through the wind. Sound of cattle crying out, villagers murmuring in fear.
The cattle refuse to graze. This is not normal.
Kamara watches his mother grow weaker each day. The village healer can find no cure. Shadows seem to move even when no one walks. Kamara whispered to himself.
"I hear them, the whispers, but from where?"
Kamara, unable to ignore his fear, follows the whispers into the night. The river glows under the moonlight, and there he sees Fode. Digging, Kamara hides behind a tree, his breath shallow. Fode's face shifts. Melting, distorting, revealing something inhuman. Kamara, gasping, terrified.
"No! No! This can't be real."
Fode, or what was once Fode, slowly turns, his voice deep and unnatural. He, growling, his eyes glowing red.
"You should not have seen, little one."
Kamara stumbles back and sprints home, heart pounding. He bursts into the hut, shaking his frail mother awake. Kamara, desperate.
"Mother, we are in danger. Fode is not Fode."
His mother, too weak, barely lifts her hand to touch his cheek.
"Shh, my son, you are frightened. Rest, my child."
But Kamara knew. He knew the truth. He had to act before it was too late. That night, Kamara stands outside the hut waiting. When Fode approaches, Kamara steps into his path, his demanding voice shaking.
"Who are you?"
The creature that once was Fode smirks, stepping closer. Fode, mockingly.
"You already know the answer."
The village drums beat suddenly. The elders, having heard Kamara's fears, gather behind him. Their voices rise in a chant of protection. Village elder, firmly.
"Darkness cannot rule here."
The creature screeches, thrashing as the power of unity weakens it. With one final roar, it is banished back into the night. As peace returns, Kamara kneels beside his mother, who now smiles weakly at him.
"My brave son."
Grandfather Musa steps forward, placing a hand on Kamara's shoulder.
Kamara, my child, you were not the strongest, you were not the eldest, but you had what many feared to use, wisdom and courage.
Kamara lowers his eyes, humbled.
"I only wanted to protect my family."
Grandfather Musa, smiling.
That is what makes a true warrior, not just strength of the arm, but strength of the heart. Evil often enters where we least expect, but it is wisdom, unity, and faith that cast it out.
The villagers nod in solemn agreement. Village elder, raising his voice so all can hear.
Let this be a lesson to us all. Darkness thrives in silence. If Kamara had been too afraid to speak, if the village had ignored his cries, we would have all suffered. But together, we stood. Together, we conquered. Let no voice of truth go unheard.
The bonfire crackles, its flames dancing as the children listen, their eyes wide with understanding. From that day forward, the people of Kamalo never ignored the whispers in the wind, nor the warnings of a child.